Good morning, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your What's Cracking reading. Let's just get myself straightened out on the screen. Okay, firstly, thank you so much for all of your support, your love and your beautiful comments. And that just flipped out on me. That's the card of the lovers. A few catch-up things. So I have a tarot class on the 7th of August, which I still have a couple of spots in. I've emailed everybody out to make sure that you are still going to join me that day. I currently have the class about half full, so for those of you who haven't responded yet, or for those of you who would like to join me, I also ask that you bring a Rider-Waite deck along with you on the Zoom. I feel like it's a good deck to start learning from. So that, I think, is on the 7th of August. It's a Saturday morning in Australia from about 9 to 12. So if you're interested in that, please flick me an email. We had a lot of fun last time. So basically, I call it a beginner's class. You start off with a basic knowledge of the deck. We talk about all of those things, and then we do some readings on each other. So it's a bit of a sort of going into the intermediate here. We have our pajama party on I think it's the 1st of August, and we are nearly sold out. There are some tickets left, so if you're interested in them, you can check out my Facebook page. Everything's on my Facebook page. I always think if you're following me, it's good to follow the Facebook page because I do try to keep that updated, and I do run competitions pretty much at random. I used to do them regularly, but more at random now. I'm sure there's something else as well. Every time I do this, a lot of the other stuff we had planned for July, August has been cancelled now due to the lockdown. So hopefully we'll start picking those up afterwards. I am now offering Akashic record readings. I haven't quite sealed the deal on that, and they will go up on my website fairly shortly. And I'm also doing natal chart interpretations without transits, just the actual interpretation. That's as far as I've got up to on my journey. Although I feel very confident about doing those now. They'll be a little bit more personalised than the stock standard charts that you get sent. All right. I think that's everything. If you're interested in any of those things, just email me. I'll keep you up to date on it. With the Akashic record readings, they're going to take at least a half day to do. So I will limit those to 1 or 2 a week, maybe 1 a day. I'll see how I go with those. They are going to be fairly extensive. So, all right. And I already have 4 bookings for those. So if you're interested in one of those, best to email me now. I estimate there'll be around about 300 Australian dollars because minimum 3 hours will go into those. All right, maybe longer. Now we're going to use the Modern Spellcasters Tarot for your reading. Let's get into it, see what's going on. Oh, I love starting off with the Queen of Cups. The energy from this card is absolutely beautiful. She does represent Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio, the feminine aspects of that sign. But the Queen of Cups as an energy is about being highly intuitive, very nurturing, very caring energy. This is a person who displays emotions. Someone who's very comfortable in displaying their emotions. This is a person who's very loving. I often equate this one to the mother, so it may be that this is representing your mother, but if this is you, you're very much in this place where you feel very accepting, very calm, and very at ease with how you're feeling. Love that energy. All right, then we have the moon, more Cancer, Pisces energy, so that's quite interesting. The moon card is a card that talks about things hidden from view. Sometimes it can mean that the universe has things that she has hidden from you. So it can sort of represent this energy of you don't know what's coming. And for others of you, this is very much the energy of your own suppressed or oppressed emotion. There's something bubbling underneath the surface here, and the universe is talking about being able to express emotion with the Queen of Cups, but it's something in this card tells me that you are unable to either equate that with that Queen of Cups energy, or you haven't yet sort of got to that release that you need to have. So you may be currently working on emotion that's sitting deep within you, and you may not have got to a point of being able to release that. So we'll see where we're going with this. Oh, and then we have the King of Cups. Hooly dooly. All right. This is all like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy right through here. When you see the King and Queen, you can very often see two people who are meant to be together, but there is a very strong feeling here that something has not been expressed between the two of these people. There are oppressed or repressed emotions here. Repressed, oppressed, suppressed emotion. Two people who obviously are matched extremely well. Two people who are more than likely meant to be together, but what sits between them is this deep well of emotion that has not been talked about. The King of Cups, a little bit different energy, because this card does represent the more masculine aspects of the water signs. This is a person who still feels his feelings deeply, but he doesn't express them in the same way as the feminine energy. So the feminine energy is very open and expressed. The masculine energy is a little bit more controlled and a little bit more, it doesn't mean he doesn't feel his feelings, he's just more careful about how he expresses them. He may even be a little nervous or a little bit cold in trying to express those feelings, so he doesn't release them quite as readily. I feel like here maybe you have expressed yourself to someone, perhaps they haven't spoken back to you, because we have the Three of Swords here. I sort of get into this energy of feeling like someone's got hurt in this situation. There's a lot of pain here in this Three of Swords. So it's possible that somebody could have come between the two of you, or it's possible there is a lack of communication between the two of you. So you may not be talking at the moment, but yet both of you are feeling very, very deep, hidden feelings here and unable to express them for some reason. There's a lot of pain here and a lot of sadness with the Five of Pentacles. Okay, somebody walked away from this situation. Somebody couldn't see a win. So it's this is the energy with the Five of Swords, like sort of packing up your backpack and moving on, because you're not getting some sort of win or response from something here. Sometimes it's sort of the win at all costs, but it doesn't feel like the energy. It feels like the energy of just sort of taking your kit bag, packing up and moving on. So, and I've got real throat chakra energy here. So someone definitely is not expressing themselves here. But then I see the King of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel really strongly that you've got someone coming back in now who's ready to express that emotion that they've been holding back on here with this Knight of Wands. Somebody's feeling the passion now. The Wheel of Fortune tells me there may have been some sort of intervention from the universe, maybe some sort of awakening. But what I feel like more here is the more this person's tried to repress their feelings or suppress their feelings, the more they've tried to suppress, the more evident that it's become that this emotion has to be expressed. This person is really ready here. Let me just check out another card. Oh, here they come. We have the Chariot here. Okay, so this person has finally got something into this Cancer energy again. If you're dealing with a water sign, all over these energies here. But like I always say, it doesn't always have to be the person's sun sign. It could be that I'm heavily Scorpio, even though I'm a Capricorn, Libra, Venus, Scorpio person. I have heavily Scorpio, Sagittarius in my chart. So my Scorpio is very heavy. So it makes me very emotional, but I also get hurt very easily by things and retract. So with this energy, with this Cancer energy, you've got somebody coming towards you very quickly, possibly with some sort of offer of marriage, long-term commitment here. This is really beautiful energy. You could be dealing with the Taurus here as well, but somebody is moving very quickly now. I feel like they are ready to express some sort of emotion that they've kept very deep for a long time. I feel like it's really interesting lately how the What's Cracking reading has sort of changed its context, because it used to always be about what we needed to do, and I've noted this will change in the What's Cracking and the bonus reads. But yesterday it was like the second episode with the bonus read, so I love how they're sort of morphing a little bit for you. Morphing based in the energies that are coming through. Remember, I'm only pulling down the energies. Oh, I love this. The Six of Wands coming through here. I feel like for some of you, you felt maybe when this person wasn't expressing their feelings, maybe you felt unseen. Maybe you've been waiting for this person to really open up to you. And with this Victory card, makes me feel like you've sort of been hiding in the background, waiting. I feel really strongly though that somebody is recognizing or realizing or acknowledging the connection here. I've been dealing with a lot of twin flames lately, and it's been very beautiful watching them come into union. There's still a lot of triggers and emotions they feel coming back together, but they're really working on them to see things through. So the Six of Wands is definitely a victory card, something really coming to a conclusion, some sort of conclusion, recognition, forward movement. Queen of Swords coming through here. Wow, okay, with the Knight of Cups. And look at this, Two of Cups, and I had the Lovers jump out on me at the beginning. So very, very strong love reading. This is about somebody who's now willing. I feel like this person with this Queen of Swords, I feel like this person may have been in the King of Swords energy before, because I feel like they've sort of loosened up, softened up a little bit with this Queen of Swords, and I feel like they're ready to speak. They're ready to speak, and perhaps they weren't before, because there's sort of like this energy of softening the edges. So maybe you were dealing with someone who is very, very logical before and may have really shut down to the emotions and stayed in their logical mindset. I feel that they felt more comfortable here with suppressing those feelings. I don't feel like they're suppressing them anymore. I feel like they're absolutely ready to express themselves here. There's a very strong connection here with this Two of Cups and the Lovers card, so very potent connection. Alright, so we have the Tower. We're seeing the Tower a bit lately. With the Ten of Cups is beautiful though. Something is changing to bring around a wish fulfillment here. Page of Wands. Somebody's ready to shout it to the rooftops. I love it. I feel like this Tower belongs to your person. That's Scorpio Aries energy coming through here. I feel like your person has sort of seen things in a little bit of a different way. I still feel that they're in this sort of Swords energy though. So they may be very, they may be cautious, but they see the truth now. They have clarity over this connection. This is just stunning energy though. The Ten of Cups with the Page of Wands. This person wants to really express their love. They are really comfortable now. Maybe you were dealing with a person before who was worried about their image or their material world, what this meant for them. But I feel like with this energy here, you're dealing with a person now who's just put everything on hold for love, and that's just a beautiful energy. This Tower energy could mean that this person has recently become separated. The Queen of Swords for me represents some sort of divorce or separation. So I feel like maybe there's been a big upset in this person's life from this particular energy. So maybe somebody's clearing something aside now because they have this need to express themselves. Alright, so we have the Six of Pentacles, definitely. That card really wanted to come out. Two of Wands. All right, and we have the Eight of Swords. See how Spirit always ends on this note of a card that needs to be, it's like the reading always runs beautifully and the last card says, no, you've got to clarify this. I feel somehow or another here that this energy, this person definitely with Six of Pentacles here is ready now to put in the hard yards. They're ready to commit to something here. I feel that they have been dealing with this energy for a really long time, this overpowering love or desire here. And I feel like it's almost with the Tower here, it's been something that they've really had to keep on hold for some reason, put on ice, something here. And I feel like they're ready now to share with you, because there's a different direction that you're both moving in here. There's some sort of choice to move in a completely new direction. The Eight of Swords tells me that somebody is still stuck a little bit in some sort of victim mentality here. Now, I'm not really sure if that's you or whether it's the other person, but somebody is not healed completely. When I see this sort of Eight of Swords energy, I feel either this person has come from a very codependent relationship or a relationship where they felt really dependent on that particular relationship. So there's healing that still needs to be done here, which you sort of expect if somebody's been in something for a while. But I feel like if this is your energy and you're still in the victim mentality where you still feel betrayed, upset, angry, or disorganized is what Spirit is talking about here by this person, then you have healing as well to do here. So it could be that you're both feeling those energies. And this is what I was talking about. These triggers still come up. So even when you come back together with your person, these triggers are still very evident between the two of you. And this is what Spirit talks about with the final healing phase, because you've both got to get on the same page now. But you both still have these ego energies that are stuck with you. And for the masculine, it seems to be more about codependency, dependency, that type of thing. Feminine aspects here I feel are more around trying to resolve some of the past pain, anger, frustration, forgiveness that has come from this situation. So this is why I feel if people come back together before they've mostly healed these energies, they're going to keep pulling apart because they can't face these. They still blame each other. But in this energy here, I'm feeling like you're both working on this together. All right, let's have a deeper look here. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups coming through with the King of Cups, with the moon separating them. So there's unspoken emotion, unspoken, mostly, so remember, emotions are ego. They're human things. What you're feeling is very different to how you express. And we're taught to withhold a lot of those emotions. So I feel like both of you are harboring, as I said before, these emotions deep inside of you, and they need to be expressed. If you're angry with this person or upset with this person, if this person is feeling really some level of hurt and disappointment from their past, this all needs to be communicated. Because there's been a lack of communication in the past and probably a building of those energies, which have left you both feeling here like you've been out in the cold without each other. You're probably feeling a lot of pain from the separation. I feel like somebody moved away from this situation because somebody wasn't speaking, or the communication could have been very, I almost want to say detrimental. You may have been hurtful in your communication here. But I feel like there's a lot of passion in coming back towards each other, and I feel like somehow or another the universe has orchestrated this, because I do see forward movement towards some sort of commitment here. But I look at this Eight of Swords and I feel like this is a card of you both healing together. So there's no longer, it's like you're not pushing away from each other with the Five of Swords. It's like you're coming together to do this final stage of healing. And this Eight of Swords is sort of an energy of victim mentality. So that has to be now worked. Both of you need to work with that together rather than separately. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles with the King of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and it's going to be fairly painful for you here, but I feel like you're building something for the future. So there's still going to be pain because there's a real ego energy of not wanting to let something go here. So you're still very focused on hanging on to your own fears, your own doubts here. And it's really funny, if you've already been on this journey, you would wonder why you would still hold fear or harbour doubt. Because there's still mental conflict going on here and some sort of worry and anxiety. But this Seven of Pentacles for me makes me feel like you're building something for the future here. You're planting seeds for something further down the track. So it's like, even if it's difficult to work through, you're not going to rebound or run away from each other this time. You're going to, in fact, I feel like the masculine wants to work on this even more than the feminine does. There's a real energy of the masculine wanting to work through it this time rather than running away. So this person has really felt a very deep level of love. They're acknowledging that with the King of Wands. They want to lead with you. They want to work with you. This is really beautiful energy. And I feel here that you both understand that you are working towards something in the future here with the Seven of Pentacles, because you're both here sort of feeling to me like you're on the same page with something. All right, let's read a journey of, oh no, they want me to read a mystical shaman oracle, so I'll go with that. Oh, and there it is, Beauty Way. All right, card number 4. I've read this a few times, but I can't remember the meaning of it. I guess if I took in everything, I'd probably go bonkers. All right, the Beauty Way is both a path that you travel on and a daily practice. The path is where you choose to perceive only beauty before you, behind you, and all around you as you journey through life. The practice is where you take action to bring beauty to every situation you are in. When things get ugly, you act to bring integrity and peace to the difficult encounter. When everyone else perceives only darkness, you point out the light and help uncover the hidden treasures. Okay, so now I'm understanding why you've got this card. They're asking you to focus on the good of this rather than the more heavy energies. The Beauty Way invites you to create beauty in your life and to recognize the beauty inside yourself and in others. Stop to smell the roses, take a deep breath, look up at the stars and recognize the splendor that surrounds you. See the beauty in whatever situation you find yourself in, and you will receive the lesson that life is teaching you in a kind and gentle way. All right, so you have to work with gratitude. You have to work with gratitude. You have to let go of this energy of the fear and the pain that this situation has brought. And I feel like one or both of you is still coming from that painful side. I feel like the masculine seems to be in a much better energy here. I feel like this is you, and you may have fear and doubt if this person's not acknowledged the path, I want to say, but they have now and they're ready to work. So I feel like for some of you here, it will be about focusing on the gratitude. See what the beauty in whatever situation you find yourself in, and you will receive the lesson that life is teaching you in a kind and gentle way. Wow, okay. I will leave you with that. Thank you.